I have a big up. I have a big up. Big up to Spice. I want Chaba's help in deciding something.
Huh?
We got an invite to our mixtape release party. Now, should we go? I don't know if she invited, but it says Applause and Spice invites you.
Yes.
We should go.
Yeah.
I think it's
we're
a
not
trap.
go.
It's a trap.
No,
It's a
industry. Like the monks, industry people. Man, I think it's a trap.
It's a trap.
Come on, that's nah. I feel like I couldn't forgo.
Oh, you never know. Was it that you never wanted us to be on the list? Why is that, Spice?
Because I'm promoting Black Hypocrisy, and I believe that Nicely Fix is one of the reasons why I done Black Hypocrisy.
Oh, so we never criticized you about your skin color?
You criticize me about everything, and you downgrade me all the time, overly, and you downgrade me as a dark-skinned artist more than you've ever downgraded any other lighter-skinned girls. So you're one of the reasons why I did Black Hypocrisy. So I never know that you were on my list of media. I thought you would never come because you don't support me. And
Just to prove you wrong, we are here.
to change the name from Nightly Fix and call it Spice Nightly Fix, because everybody that come to your place, you talk about me. Why you keep talking about me?
Because you're one of the biggest artists in dancehall. That's why.
Yeah, but can't it be anything good that I've done?
So you've never heard us call you a consummate performer and that you perform, you're one of the best performers, male or female. You've never heard that before.
Who was the best performer to
The
you?
best was Spice. There's no doubt about that.
What do you
But-
think about Sheena closing it and what our explanation was that she
All
won't
right,
close it?
I honestly don't feel that.
Because I feel
Spice-
she's at that level now,
she's
honestly.
at that level.
I've never heard you said that. But at the end of the day, why would you say, oh, I'm a good performer, but then you're downgrading the biggest artist, as you say. I'm one of the biggest artists in Jamaica, but why do you use your platform to tear down one of the biggest artists in Jamaica? Why don't you use your platform to uplift the biggest artist in Jamaica so she can continue doing good and bring in the culture? How do I continue to do good when you are always on my back saying the worst things about me? And why do you need to talk about me to every single body that come on Nightly Fix? So don't have nobody else to talk about in a Jamaica than Spice. Everything is about Spice. Everything is about bashing Spice, bringing down Spice and downgrading Spice.
Just today, she released a diss track for Dovey titled Receipts. So, should Spice have paid this any mind?
I'm somewhat familiar with her. She did like some video after Muscle World Chat. Some popular funny video. I thought she was a comedian. I never know she was an artist, but yeah. She need to forward better than what she did, because she's not known. So if you are forward for the queen, you better step her. Well, I think that.
How would you feel if you have a dark-skinned daughter and every time I come, every time I see her, I'm degrading her and downplaying her? It doesn't matter our level. If she's in school, it will make her not focus on her schoolwork. It will bring her down. It's going to do that. So you can't say you talk about me because I'm one of the biggest artists in Jamaica, but yet still you continue to downplay me and degrade me for the simplest thing and everything. And you're not doing it to everybody else. And I don't see you do it to the lighter-skinned girls and the lighter-skinned artists. You do it to me all the time. Is it because I'm black?
Well, I don't know if you want to get into name calling.
I want to do that.
Aishana has been blasted by fans throughout the week for an IG post which said, "Me not dressed in a tablecloth like Miss Lou, hashtag RIP Miss Lou."
Aishana, what I talk about is the same lady who gives a new meaning to Pepsi and bag juice. Men will never look at those items the same again because of this woman. It's like, come on, we look into Aishana for good statesmanship and them type of thing. Aishana.
Is that really?
Man a act tough, like say them a macho man and them a eat it. Woo! Eat it right through the air. Eat it, eat it.
If she decide to put out this song, it would be an abomination. Not just to dancehall, but to mankind itself. And this is coming from the same female that criticized Daniel about plagiarism and them thing. Not only is she covering Michael Jackson, but she cover a parody of Michael Jackson, because Weird Al already do this already. So she had do a song half a song. That's basically it. This is trash. Let's get into name calling.
This is the first time you're interviewing me, and you have never ever interviewed me. You've asked tireless people for me to come to your place, and I've never sat in front of you. This is because you're getting how I feel right now, because I feel like that nightly fix only just lift for my name and try to downplay me and downgrade me all the time, and it no matter where good me do.
The fan-proclaimed queen of dancehall says the idea to start a foundation was birthed after women reached out to her one day when she shared she was feeling down on social media.
It's made for what I'm understanding, but women who suffer through depression and all sorts of things that abuse and things like that, things that are somewhat swept under the rug,
Right.
at least by our society.
Right.
So big up to Spice for this. It goes a long way in dispelling the long held thought that Spice is divisive amongst women, at least in dancer.
Yeah.
That people saw her as that session really support women and them things. So that this goes a long way. Separate and apart from that, it's just a genuine good deed. She was in a low place, and from recovery from that low place, she decides, say, yo, may I go do something that can help other women that are feeling like myself.
Right, exactly.
Right? So, big move this by Spice.
True.
I like it.
Great
I'd love to
things.
talk to her about it. I don't know if she want to talk to me about it. But, yeah.
You gonna tell the people them say Black Hypocrisy just take Bob Marley for the #1 spot?
Well, we acknowledge.
No, you're no blood clot.
Of course we do that. We acknowledge the good about the song.
You don't acknowledge the good when me do, but you always quick to talk about the bad when me do.
Spice.
You always quick to tear me down.
Spice,
Me
stop
ask you a
make
question,
the
answer.
fans them gas
Me
you up
say,
and watch
no
the
fuck me,
positive
no
what we
fans
say
when they
about
me and
you.
you talk one-on-one and your first interview
Yes,
this with
this
me.
is true.
So me I give you the real me. Me not give you no look.
We love the real. You will love when people real.
Me I give you the
Real.
real me. Me ask you a question, answer me. Me say if you go tell the people them say Captured go #1 per iTunes reggae chart and it take Bob Marley off of the spot. You big me up as a black woman in the business. Make me feel good. Like me work when me I do. It a pay off. You big me up. You no shake your head say yes because you no do it. You
Big you up.
The single already, musically, it already work.
Yeah, because it's out on YouTube now.
Debut #1 and all of these things.
Really have to give her props for this.
Yeah.
Really do.
Andy Williams,
It's a brilliant move.
yeah.
I want to listen to more of the album.
When I was coming here to big you up right now
You
because
don't need to big me up because you always a downplay me. You always a degrade me. You always a drag me down in the ground and name my name.
Let's-
But here when me I tell you, since I say in front of my face and you interview me for the first time, stop call up my name. Me don't like it. Stop lift for my name. Because right now, the way me feel and the anger when build up in me, a years it build up in me. Because you are the only media in a Jamaica where I tear me down, I bring me down, I downgrade me and I depreciate me and my status. I mean, I like it. Stop calling my name for Nightly Fix because it's called Nightly Fix. It's not called Spicely Blood Clot Fix.
I can get to respond or you don't want to hear my response.
I don't need to hear a response because I watch you all the while and I see where me see your response. Stop living on my name. Stop downplaying me. You have something on your program that you are doing. It's called colorism because you live on me alone as a black artist. I'm going to see a blood clot do it to the brown girl them.
I just want to see her do more in solo
because
work.
I think so too.
Solo.
She has taken some musical step backwards, in my opinion, for the past couple months, probably a year or so. But I think this is a step forward. As they say, ain't not too sound. I think sound like she'll try imitate a rapper.
But
you can tell that she's not a natural rapper.
Yeah.
And that me I say, talk, you want interview me.
So you talk about we don't talk about the them with the brown girl. Them. We've talked about lighter skin artists in a critical manner.
On them the way you live on my name.
Spice.
You live for my name for Nightly Fix. Everybody got it. All when the people them not have nothing to do with Spice. You ask them, so what you think about Spice?
Because you're the talk of the town, I thought that you
Talk of
of
the
all,
town?
especially
Talk
what
of
you're
the
doing
town,
now,
ask you
I
one
think that
question.
you would want,
Me ask
that
you
I
one
think that you would
question.
appreciate
Me say,
that.
why don't you talk about the good? Why it always have to be the bad?
Spice has secured her first major partnership with a corporate company. She signed a deal with Sparrow Moscato, Jamaica, and is now the company's newest ambassador.
The only knock I've had on Spice as an artist is that she need to diversify the catalog a bit, but
Yeah.
that she's this raw dancer. It's good that, you know, corporate companies can look on and say sponsorship. I'm just surprised that a she company never sponsor first. It's the good and the bad. We're very balanced.
Every me that talk about me,
Spice.
Star do it. Anything bad come out of me for Star call. Me have to wonder if me work a cleaner company. But I am saying to you,
so you know, load them up when them call up in him.
Because they don't only bring the bad, they talk about the good and the bad.
We do as well.
Spice shared on social media a bad flight she had, all in an effort to get to her son's sports day. She wrote, "I know safety comes first and I'm glad that they detected the problem on the plane. Still happy and giving God thanks that we land back safe. Don't know what happened to the engine, but they turned back in the middle of the flight, and all I know, I'm crying like a baby because after all I've been through to make it to Jamaica, I'm still gonna miss my son's sports day."
We've been critical of Spice here, but one thing we can't accuse her of is that she's a bad mom.
Yeah.
As I said, she always look like she go above and beyond for her kids. Them.
Yeah.
And
No
like I
matter
said,
what.
them thing them mean a lot to kids.
Yeah.
Because she have her inbuilt excuse. Her say, "Yo,
I'm
me
busy,
I make money for Uno, for make a better life for Uno."
Yeah.
But she move heaven and earth. I'm glad she should alright because our Go and Spice is a great ambassador for dancehall. Yes, I'm saying it, people. She is.
Sometimes the music.
Sometimes the music off here and there to me, but yeah, Alwa Go and Spice is a great ambassador for music. If you really check out her story, it's really inspiring. I will admit, me myself, and let me. My co-host, she's very appreciative of. I'm more critical of you. I'll take that.
And why
But
are you critical about me? Is it because of my complexion? I'm asking you if it's because of color of my skin. Why you're more critical with me? Because I don't see you do it with nobody else. You feel like me don't know about Nightly Fix, me know about it. People are arguing about it. People are talking about it. That you live on Nightly Fix and you downplay me and degrade me. So I'm asking you to your face if it's because of my complexion. Because I do not see you do it to other artists.
It's not because of your complexion.
Okay, what is it? What's the reason? Tell me to my face that Spice is because of this. What me do to you? Me name me White Fall?
Yeah, I'm going to explain how they do. Anyways, as I was saying before, you are one of the top artists in the country. You're one of the people that are doing it big.
And Bounty is what?
Bounty is one of them as well.
So how the blood clot you know lift on Bounty name and talk about him?
Not a regular song.
I definitely felt that with that song. This song would kill her though.
The song with Killer.
No, Glory Be.
Right.
I said this song would kill her though. I don't know. Or the song with Killer sound more like a church type song. To me, I don't really like them type of song that sound like a parody at church. Miss when
Me ask you a question, answer me. You love interview people, so me I interview you. You say because
I will love in this by the way.
You say because me are the top artist, that's why you live for me over Nightly Fix. Me say Bounty is one of the top artists, me cannot go live for him.
I'm not live on the man. But
Why you
we
not
talk
live
about
on him?
we talk about Killer, we talk about various
You
artists.
talk about Killer and degrade him like how you try to style me as a woman and downplay me as a black woman.
Our comments are
Me
a bit
not
too
ask
personal.
question. Me not ask question.
Just
Me
ask
tell
some
you.
question.
I'm saying to you, why you keep a degrade me and a downplay me? Answer the question properly because you tell me because me a top artist. It cannot be because you not live on the
Well, that wasn't finished. I would talk about various artists all the time because we know Alkaline, Shensia, Bounty Killers. We just don't talk about Bounty Killer, Alkaline, and their
I'm going to
few.
do a favor because you wanted to interview me. And I want you. You know what I want you to do? You know what I want you to do?
Woman, no,
You know
bugger
what I
woman.
want you
This
to
is
do?
one of the biggest
I want you to go back and look on Nightly Fix and tell me how much time Spice mentioned on Nightly Fix. And me want you do a survey and tell me how much time you downplay other artists compared to Spice.
I think Alkaline get it way more than.
10, you don't play me on your program out of 9, about 9.
To show you how objective we are, Alkaline get it more than you, and yet still we praise him when him forget praise. And it's the same with you. It's not like we take out a plan and say, oh, we're going to downgrade Spice. It's not because of colorism or
You do it
anything.
all the time. You
Spice,
do it all the
because
time and
there
I
are
feel like a
certain things-
colorism.
and I'm
You
telling
do
you,
it
I mean,
all the
no,
while.
Missy say take it
You do it
personal
me take it
because I
personal.
did hear Nightly Fix up trigger.
Yeah, me take it everybody. You go back and you go watch on stage, you go watch all of the rest of media them or me sit down and talk to them nice and calm. Because whether me do bad or good, them talk about it, but you only talk about the bad when me do. And me feel like because of my complexion, me couldn't live for me over there.
I was going to
Because
come here
I
to say
live
to
for
you.
the other people
You know
there.
what I was going to come here to say to you? Let's start the actual interview. No. I was going to start off by
Interview,
saying.
me not do no interview with you.
What?
Me not do
Well,
no
technically
interview
this
with you.
is. This
I
technically
talk my mind. Me not
All
do
right,
no
you know what?
interview with you.
Whenever two like interview, we like conversation. It's a
Me
conversation.
don't
we
want
have.
to have no conversation with you because I shouldn't even sit down right there so have a conversation
But
with
we
you.
are We are. And I appreciate it. And I want you to know that we appreciate you. We appreciate this event. As may I go reiterate right now, man or woman, this event. We criticize her. Yes. Which next girl? So you know, see when we talk the positive about her. Ah, so we identify the person now. We identify the person. Get up on camera, Jervis. Jervis, get up on camera. Get up on camera.
Everybody knows that nightly fix.
She is the ningy in the ears. Anyways.
Everybody knows that nightly fix lift for me and downgrade me and discriminate me all the while. I feel like I do it through me black. Uno do it. Black colorism. Uno are one of the reasons why I sing this song.
Spice, you must understand that you as a big artist, or any big artist.
You keep on and say that. It's not because I'm a big artist, because there are so many other artists in Jamaica who are bigger than me.
And that's what the point I was getting to. As a big artist, uno up for criticism and objective critical analysis.
Listen.
There's more work to be done. All right, before we crown her as queen. As Beanie rightly point out, say, yeah, the people them acknowledge, say, yeah, she are the queen, but she's next. She's not quite there yet, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with what the man say at all. I don't think you are yet the queen. There's more work yet to be done. If you are going to hold people and hold them up to these lofty standards, them need to put in the work. She has put in a lot of work. There's no doubt about that. All me I say is, if there's to be a queen, she's next, but she's not quite there yet.
I agree.
Everybody get it good and bad from us.
No.
Everybody.
No. Constructive criticism is what I have no problem with. My fans, them do it to me all the while. Them tell me say the blue ear not stay good. Them tell me say, oh, the pants they want fix. No, me not have a problem with constructive criticism. If you go over tropics, you see good, you see bad comment. When them say bad, them come back, them say good. You never blood clot say nothing good about me yet.
That is a lie, and I think it's because you're misinformed. I think it's because you're misinformed and people feed you negative comments about what we say about you.
I watch it with my own two big eye them.
Alright, you want to see critical analysis? We're going to drop a video tomorrow, a review about your album.
Stop degrade me. Stop lift for my name over Nightly Fix. Kind of name Spicely Fix. Lift pound.
Would you like if it was named Spicely Fix?
Stop. Do me a favor, stop talk about Spice over Nightly Fix.
Spice, it's a part.
Your program now organized.
No, it's not. Because you're one of the biggest artists.
You keep on saying that you're not live for the rest of big artists.
There was a time when people always say, oh, we love put cartel in the title. We love put alkaline in the caption of our video.
Living in a nest like your egg. You just live in a nest like your eggs. Stop.
I think that some of our criticism of you take it a bit too personal. And we are very objective. You miss when, so you never notice when.
It have to be personal. Right. If everybody sit down in front of you, ask them what them think about Spice. But the blood cut you want to know what people think about me for.
You are the talk of the town. That is why we had to be here. And we're grateful for being here because it's a good event. You never see when my female host said anything positive about it?
I personally think that if we're going to take the term queen in its literal sense and a monarchy in its literal sense, queen, it's not based on meritocracy. It's not based on what you have done. It's really about nepotism and lineage, and it's passing down to people, you know. So I mean, in that regards, I think that she's the next person. Everybody agrees that she's the next person, and I think that, you know, she should be it. She is the queen of dancehall, and I don't know why is it so hard. Not everybody's going to go the same way and chart the same or do the same things, and that should be good enough. Yeah, just still accept that it's the queen.
I'm talking to you.
And I have said things positive about you. No, I have to mention her because she's a part of Nightly Fix. I'm not just Nightly Fix.
Stop lift for my name. Me not like it. Me not like it.
So yo, stop talk about your non-talk.
Okay. No mention me. No talk about my little toe. No talk about my space in my teeth. No talk.
Never done that before, actually. Never talk about your blue ear. We never talk anything about your appearance. We kept it strictly to music.
The S off of my name. No talk about me.
Spice. Spice, I thank you for sitting down with me. Even though it was kind of hostile, but you sat down and talked with me. I appreciate it. We appreciate being at this event. And all who are going, this is a great event. I'll reiterate that man or woman, you're doing this big. You're one of the best stage performers in the country. You're one of the most talked about artists in the land, but we're not going to talk about you anymore. So people, when Spice does good, and we don't talk about it, we do. Because we talk about the good about black hypocrisy. But you miss that because you have people feeding you. Oh, we talk about the good about black hypocrisy and how the strategy is good.
Conversation now has expired, so you can do me a favor, suck your mother.
All right. So, Mom, I hope you're seeing this. So I hope whenever Spice is sick and she comes to KPH, whenever we talk about who fuck Spice, Mom, I hope that when she's sick and comes to the hospital, that you'll forgive this comment. Alright? This is not exactly blue though, but thank you for Spice.
Me eat nightly fix and me eat you. Me eat your blood clot.
Thank you for your time.
It's a trap.